What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler.
And Eli, and this NCAA men's volleyball video is brought to you by the fine folks over at Naples Rib Company, and all of our Long Beach State coverage is sponsored by the Maryland Bowl.
We were at the Ohio State University checking out the facilities as 4 schools along the Pacific Ocean have traveled to Central Ohio to play for a national title in men's volleyball. We're at the Covelli Center, Long Beach State against Pepperdine in the semifinals, and there is your matchup, though not the athletes who are playing today. It'll be these guys that are actually playing volleyball, Eli.
Yeah, I think the guys you'd rather have over the mannequins, and this has been the goal all year long for the Beach. Looking to get back to the NCAA title game after being there last year, and freshman Moni Nikolov is in his first match since being named AVCA Player of the Year. Second freshman to ever win that, and the second to do it in his own family.
Right, after older brother Alex. Tough award to win as a setter, also likes to hit as well. The Beach won a 5-setter at Pepperdine earlier this year, but the Waves are playing really well, and it won't be easy. And the Waves were crashing hard early on, sending the Beach scurrying as they took the early lead. And when Moni tried going over on 2, Barnett with the roof. That's Ryan Barnett, first-team All-American for Pepperdine. Waves with confidence early, which is important as an underdog.
The Beach obviously not rolling over. Skylar Varga puts this one down for the kill. You know he needed to get going. And then it's Moni from behind the line, a bolt of lightning for the ace. Trust me, Tyler, it would not be his last.
Yeah, we got a few more up in this video. Don't worry about that. But Pepperdine was in command, hitting 478 in that opening set. And with this big roof, the Waves take a 4-point lead from the boot of the shoe. Their crowd is fired up in this one. Pepperdine's Eli Haver with 5 kills on 5 swings, including a dome shot to the National Player of the Year. Oh my. And then the Waves look to the middle. Ethan Watson puts it home. It's 25-20 Pepperdine in the first set, so Long Beach on their heels early on.
Yeah, lots of Long Beach fans kind of silent after that one. The offensive display continued in the second set, though. Both sides set the middle. Watson scores, and then Darius McRaven going to put one down for Long Beach on this point, just furious with the kill. And then check out this bump set by Varga as he chases it all the way down, and then Nikolov puts it away. Setters don't usually add that dimension to your offense, but it's 1 of 6 kills for Moni on the night.
Yeah, he's just like that. Set 2 was the Alex Kondev show, though. Didn't play in the first match versus Pepperdine, but they know him now. Varga, a terrific effort to keep that alive, and then smashing it over the triple block is AK, forcing the timeout as the Beach lead 13-11. And more Kondev as Long Beach tries to preserve its narrow lead. He had 9 kills on 12 swings in the second set, finished the match with a career-high 19 kills.
Yeah, not many better matches to have a career high on. The Beach thought they had a point here, but this scrappy play by Pepperdine, very hard and scrappy team. Like I said, that defense plays really hard as you see them battling back and forth, but Moni says, "I've had enough," and gets the kill. Should have had it the first time.
Yeah, but he'll eventually get the point. However, this ace from Barnett's going to tie it at 16, one of 15 ties in the second set, and this is part of an impactful service run for Pepperdine. Barnett goes off the block from the back row, part of a 4-0 Pepperdine run to make it 18-16 Waves. Alan Knipe going to use both of his timeouts just 2 points apart, seeing this as a pivotal moment in the match. First point out of the timeout. Look at the effort by Nikolov to keep the point alive. It's going to be free balls back and forth until this back set to Nato Dickinson for the clutch kill up and over the block. Beach really needed that one.
Yeah, then it's Moni in the bank with a well-timed ace, tied at 18. Dude is really like that. He had all 5 aces for Long Beach tonight. There's not really anyone else you needed back behind that end line when you have 5 aces from number 1.
Yeah, and big players, big games, big plays. You know how the saying goes. Then it's the triple block of Varga, Dickinson, and Isaiah Pruitt. A 3-0 run by the Beach to put them back in front. And the teams will really remain close in that set. Cole Hartke with the kill for Pepperdine to make it 20-20. Then the resourcefulness of Kondev tight to the pin, but he gets the kill for the Beach, setting up set point at 24-22.
Yeah, awfully close, awfully intense. Then 2 points later, it could only be him. Kondev from the back row with the thumper. Beach win hugely important set, 25-23. It felt like they needed that one. Waves would try to challenge, but the point would stand. We're tied at 1 set apiece. We have a game on our hands, Tyler.
Oh, absolutely. We have a semifinal. In set 3, we get some history with this ace. Moni's going to tie the single-season aces record with 100, matching Emmanuel's Curtis Abram, only in 15 fewer sets for Nikolov. And it's 11-8 Beach, forcing a timeout. Still serving after the timeout. Let me go ahead and get that record by myself. Number 101 for the season. Congrats to Nikolov on making more history this season.
Something tells me he wants more, though, and the Beach rolling in set 3. McRaven with the fireball in the middle, as Long Beach was just unstoppable. 19 in his senior year, an electric energy bolt for the Beach. Now it's the Moni dunk show. In hockey, they run the dump and chase. Nikolov does the dump and stare. It's easy money at 6'10".
Yeah, it's almost unfair for him to have that size and athleticism, as he was definitely feeling himself in the third. And look at this ludicrous back set. Looking in my mirror, not a blocker in sight, as NATO puts it away. And I think Moni Mania has officially hit the Midwest at this point.
Yeah, they're getting a little taste of Moni Mania. Long Beach getting contributions from a ton of guys. Connor Bloom with this great 2 pair of digs here on this play. Eventually, it's Playa Varga from the back row. 23-18 is Long Beach. And then last kill to Kondev as Long Beach hit 720 in set 3, Tyler. I repeat, 720. 18 kills on 25 swings. And let me tell you, 0 hitting errors. Now 1 set from the finals.
The Beach still firing on all cylinders. NATO is going to get back-to-back kills on the right side. He joined Kondev with a match-high 19 kills. That offense was flowing beautifully. Also, shout out to Pruitt in the middle. One of 4 freshmen on the floor for the Beach. 4 kills on 4 swings, also in on 3 blocks. But the Waves, still not an easy out. Watson's kill puts them up 12-10. An insane play here by freshman libero Kellen Larson. Receives serve, and then in no man's land for this set, out of nowhere, dives in and gets it across the net. That was crazy.
We end up getting an extended rally as both sides are unable to put it away. Larson's still heavily involved with this point, getting another dig, and then as you see him putting 2 hands on that one, and finally it's an end to this thing. Nikolov to Kondev, who pierces the defense with this kill. What a momentum boost that is. Tip your servers and thank your liberos, people.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to get some love from the sideline. What a heads-up play to save that point. And we've got some incredible volleyball on this one. Look at Vargas switch hands midair, the pancake by Pepperdine, but then the roof by Nikolov and Pruitt. Wow, what a point that was for the Beach. Then it's 15-all, another thunderbolt ace for Moni. Felt like nothing was going to stop the Beach at that point. They had momentum. Their star was playing super well. But on the very next point, Nikolov is going to hustle after a ball, and this is nightmare fuel for every Long Beach State fan.
Yeah, collides with the camera operator on a rolling office chair in a playable area on the floor, immediately reaches for his right knee, and everyone in the arena held their breath. That is not the guy you want to get hurt. Certainly the only player that everyone had their eyes on in the stadium, and after a full minute on the floor, he stands up gingerly, a little tentative with that knee. We do have to give a huge shout out though to Long Beach State athletic trainer Alexis Colon. An important role to play with any program. Nikolov would remain in the match for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so a sigh of relief there for the Beach, to be sure. Score tied at 17. Varga, the great serve, and NATO will turn this overpass into a structure fire. A huge kill for Long Beach to be back in front at 18-all. It's Pruitt. Won't he do it? Big roll by the freshman, and then Moni, the fadeaway set to Kondev, who buries it. The Beach are inching closer.
Back set goes to Dickinson once again, who puts it down. We have a match point for the Beach as they head up 24-22. The black and gold supporters can taste a win now. And on match point number 2, it's NATO again. Why wouldn't you do the back set? Sending us to the finals as he puts it down for the Beach, who go 20-25, 25-23, 25-19, 25-23 for a semifinal win, Tyler.
Yeah, what a match that was. A team win for the Beach. The Waves were persistent, but the Beach endured. They will face UCLA on Monday night for all the marbles. And you know the 562 will be there in Columbus, bringing you all the coverage. We are your home for Long Beach sports.